Bingo Blitz rules.
If your bingo has ads in it,
That's not a bingo.
if it doesn't have the coolest tournaments, mini games, and the most breathtaking design,
Nope, not a bingo.
if your bingo moment makes you feel so excited that you just want to burst in joy and scream out loud, bingo! Sorry, so you're playing...
Bingo Blitz? Now that's a bingo. Discover a world of excitement with Bingo Blitz, the #1 free bingo game. Download Bingo Blitz and play for free.
Now that's a bingo.
Being a marketer's no sweat. You just have to manage dozens of channels, launch hundreds of campaigns, score thousands of leads, and okay, fine, it's a lot of sweat. Unless you have HubSpot's AI-powered marketing tools to help you do all that and more. Get started at HubSpot.com/marketers.
With something like 5 million podcasts, finding a really good one can take a ton of time. So let me recommend one. It's called Something You Should Know. I'm the host, Mike Carruthers, and in each episode, we discuss topics that can be really helpful, like how to read people better, the psychology of crowds, or fun things like the story of Legos, or why you probably wouldn't be here if it weren't for horses. Something You Should Know is the name of it, wherever you get your podcasts.
Is that that's a little too, I can't think of the word. You usually come into Fisting Friday with a little bit more of like a guttural.
Yeah, but I'm trying to, tap into my natural voice. So I got to start out high.
I would like to hear.
Fisting Friday.
Sounds like a child.
Fisting Friday. And that's more childlike.
Yeah, maybe we don't high pitch this one.
Fisting Friday. That's too even.
I was about to say, I'm really into the Chicago newscaster version of that, which is what the
Fisting Friday.
The transatlantic accent in your sports reporting. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fisting Friday. Are your assholes primed? Are they ready?
Lubed up.
Get ready for those fists. Whose fist are you going to take? Melissa's or mine? I'm going to let you know right now. You should pick Melissa's.
Smaller.
And you have close your fist. Your fist is becoming oval. My fist is low key a square.
Because you're holding your hand down like this. If you hold it there, it's still pretty square.
I got.
But also when you
her.
fist, you put your hand in and then it naturally curves into a fist.
Oh no, you really don't want that. My fingers are fucking long. Every piano teacher, every musician I've talked to, have you ever played piano with us? And I'm like, no, but I flicked the bean. Anyways, welcome to us reading the results of last week's episode of But Am I Wrong?
I'm traumatized.
Why?
Because I don't want to hear about you flicking your bean.
Let's be real. I'm much more of a vibrator girl.
I don't know who can just flick a bean and get off.
No, me, legitimately.
It takes so much time.
Also, who decided the word was flick? Because I just want justice for whoever was on the receiving end of the flicking.
Of course, a man.
No, but the man came up with it, and then
he was like,
and he goes, "I coined the term," and the person with the vagina is over there going,
"Stop flicking."
Should I tell them that that's not it? It's so bad.
I just got 6,000 followers on Instagram, and tell me that this person is not.
I thought you meant 6,000 new followers.
No.
Did you post a nude?
This is not a CGI person. I mean,
you're fucking kidding me.
I mean, clearly the posts are fake, but the person that they have in the image.
That's a sim. I don't even think that's a real sports team logo. I'm not kidding. That looks like a new character on Caillou. That is a 2-dimensional character.
What is that?
I've never seen anything. You can't even claim that's Facetune.
No.
That's Vaseline on the camera watching a cartoon.
Clearly a fake account, but what is this?
I don't know. Also, are both shoulders in that, or is it a selfie again?
I mean, it's collarbone.
Let me see again. I want to see if I can see any sort of movement in it. I'm just zero chance that that's even a selfie based on the angle.
I don't think that's a real person.
I know. So I'm saying they couldn't even do an accurate, because this is clearly supposed to be a bathroom pic, but it's not a selfie. Someone else took this. Yeah. And the bathroom mirror can't take a picture for you. So, bad job, bot. Bad bot.
They created something that seems cool, but I don't believe it's real. Anyway.
Good thing we know the host of Catfish.
Yeah, good thing.
Do you think we should pursue getting catfished so we can hang out with Cammie?
We don't have other ways to do that?
No, we do, but like on TV, and we could. I just feel like
honestly,
fun.
Why haven't we just asked her out to lunch or something?
It's a good question.
We should do that. New year, new goals. All right. First up, Melissa. If you have a private account on social media and follow someone, they should be able to see your profile. 16% said I was wrong. 84% said that I was not wrong.
I will say a lot of, like, there are some people who are like, oh, I'm a teacher. I want to keep things private and all of that. Like, I mean, at least for me and my belief system, I'm like, I just don't, if I know who you are and it's like, oh, this is this person, this is verified, this person, like, this is, you can see a quick scroll of their account, you know, whatever. Okay. I don't need to like be able to like see absolutely everything that you do, but like if you have a faceless and a nameless profile, I don't think you deserve.
I don't think you deserve it either.
No, like if you're saying who you are and you're a teacher and you're like, yeah, I don't let like parents follow me.
Okay.
Then okay, don't let parents follow you, but like that's still attached to you and your name. Like that's not anonymous.
That means, I'm saying if you follow, the only way they can see it is if you follow them. You know? Like, why are you following a parent then?
No, if a parent tries to follow the teacher.
Yeah, I understand. Like, if it's closed, great. Have your account closed. But my thing is, what I was saying was, if you follow someone, they should be able to see your closed account.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only way you would have to be following the parent.
Yeah, like it's...
And so why would you follow the parent to see their things if you don't want them to see yours?
Yeah, if you can't have... I don't think there should be a shared... either it's shared anonymity, no one knows who anybody is in this, but like if you have access to someone and you follow them and what they do, they should know who's following them. Yeah. So if you don't follow, you're allowed, like we're not anti-private accounts at all.
You can have a private account, just don't follow people that you don't want following you back.
Exactly. It doesn't mean that they should follow you back.
They don't have to follow you back, but they should be able to see what you have.
Yep. Next up, me. Graveyards are a scam. 8% said Meghan is wrong. 92% said Meghan is not wrong. A couple of people, I think, missed my...
Your disclaimer at the top?
Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to give it again. But again, I specifically singled out one ethno-religion specifically. So if you missed that, I would just go back and listen. But I did further on specifically say that coming from an atheist perspective and yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, then we have writer number 1 versus their family friend who is holding a grudge over the babysitter. Great picture selection. 3% said the writer is wrong. 97% said the family friend is wrong.
I agree. I know that you don't... Do you understand the first picture reference for yours?
No.
So that's Mr. Mosby from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. And so he used to just always yell at the kids and say, not in my lobby. And people have this photo of him just like smiling. And then suddenly when you put the words not in my lobby with just this plain smile, it feels like a threat. And I love it.
I know who he is, though.
He's a director now.
I know. I was at a taping of One Day at a Time and he was directing. And there were some, I guess, younger millennials there that were freaking out that he was directing it.
Then writer number 2 versus friends confronting her over getting too close to one of the friend's boyfriends. 70% said the writer is wrong. 30% said the friends are wrong. Someone was like, we should add like a voting for like this was a miscommunication. It's not what the podcast is about.
We vote on what the writer presents to us.
Yeah. We're like court and you are the jury.
Yeah.
And you can't tell the jury. You can't be like, I think it was miscommunication. That cool. So
that's not what the writer asked.
Guilty or not guilty.
All right, then we have writer number 3 who wants to tell their manager to dump their partner versus manager who is dating a trash person. Who is wrong? 79% said the writer is wrong. 21% said the writer is not wrong.
I need that 21% to know. You need to watch out for your own job. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid for your workplace futures. Mm-hmm. Then we have writer number 4 who wants to live with their boyfriend despite previously wanting to have separate apartments after they were long distance. 11% said the writer is wrong and 89% said the writer is not wrong.
All right. So wrong of the week, Aubrey Drake Graham. Who's wrong? 99% said Aubrey is wrong. 1% said Aubrey is not wrong. 2 people that we know in real life. I think it was you.
Anyways, my wrong of the week. I nominated Orbeez, the founder of Oculus, and Rihanna. 99% said they're all wrong. 1% said they're innocent. That was 4 votes. I assume some of you voted wrong, but hey, I don't know. At least 2 of you have continued to vote wrong. So it might have been a rough week for both of you, or you just have unpopular opinions. You can always message us and let us know what it is. I will say I had a lot of people who had no idea about Orbeez, and then people who assumed that they knew that about Orbeez and assumed that there were warning labels on it that said do not ingest. And they don't. So it does feel, we have frivolous things. We've got funny things. I love when people message me and say, my printer broke at work today and I thought of you.
Well, we have someone that has a story to share.
Ooh, I was going to say, but I also love when people are like, I'm a teacher and I'm going to go talk to my superintendent about getting rid of these in classrooms. I'm like, it's not all conspiracy theories about printers that we're starting here.
Yeah.
Some people, I hear some information on TikTok, I bring it to the masses, right. And then you all actually enact change with it.
It came across our desk.
It came across my desk.
All right, here's a little short story that someone shared with us.
Fiction, nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
Okay.
Just had to reach out because I was recently in Denver and saw a huge sign on the side of a building that said, "Milk is more hydrating than water." And I screamed, "That isn't true." And I went on a whole bit about Big Milk to my husband, who also agreed that was a weird sign and that he's heard similar advertisement for other things that are factually incorrect. Plot twist. Days later, I finally remembered to look it up, and when you Google it, all these websites are agreeing that cow's milk / skim milk is more hydrating than water because apparently you retain hydration for longer periods of time than you would just drinking water. But TBH, I just don't believe any of it, and I think it's all part of the plan. I don't trust any of it. Thank you both for everything you do. P.S. My husband also agrees that printers are a scam. I love you.
Solidarity against Big Milk.
Mm-hmm. And Big Printer.
And I just want to say, that's the argument people use for electrolytes, which is science-driven. So if people are saying there's naturally occurring salt in milk, which is how it's keeping you hydrated longer, stir some salt and water.
But also, I'm going to shit it out. So is it more hydrating?
No, because you know what dehydrates you? Diarrhea. Mm-hmm. Diarrhea will dehydrate you. The double Ds, so not the double Ds you want.
Yeah.
But they're the double Ds you've got.
Well, now we're going to get into some cut conversation from another episode.
AKA everything we recorded today. Because we talked for so many fucking hours that we can't actually include all of it.
Yep.
In the other episodes. Oh, last thing. I just want to say. This message from Olivia. Olivia, you know who you are. In her response to my topic about graveyards are a scam, she said, as an atheist, well, let me check if they have their pronouns in their bio. She, her. As an atheist, bury me raw.
Yeah.
And I stand by that statement. Mm-hmm. I raw dogged life. I'm going to raw dog death.
I'm going to raw dog this earth.
I'm going to fucking fist this earth, and this earth is going to fist me back. Yeah. And that's called decomposition.
All right. That's on my phone. I don't have my actual Finsta on my phone.
Oh, yeah. No, stay. It's fun. Also gives me a little bit of accountability where I'm like, is there someone I want to look up that I don't want Melissa knowing I'm looking up?
You can always delete it though.
No, but I know. But then I'm like,
I
Why
do
would
that
I
all
even
the
do
time.
that?
I'll look at people and then I'll delete it.
No, I obsess when you don't delete it because then I go, oh yeah, what is this
If I don't
person
care,
doing?
if I
And
don't
then
care
look.
that much, then I
Yeah,
don't.
who
But
did you
yes.
look up the other day? Ashley Darby.
Oh, that would have been me. She's a Real Housewife,
Okay,
and she is
she's pretty.
just
She's problematic.
no, but she was dating somebody that literally, I'm not dating, married to a man that's like 60, but he's rich and he took care of her and her mom as well, bought her mom a house too. But she had in her clause for their prenup that if they stayed married for a certain amount of years, then the prenup was null. And as soon as it got to that point, she divorced him. And now she's dating one of the guys from like Summer House that's really hot. And so I was looking at that mess.
What?
Like she's doing like TikToks in his living room, but like not saying that she's with him, but she's literally there in his living room that has been shown on TV.
Stop. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, let me show you who she used to be married to.
Aren't all prenups, or is it just California? Because most states basically have like, if you've been together for like 10 years or whatever.
No,
it's
but
mutual
hers was like
assets.
5 years. It was like shorter than the normal time.
Wow.
And then also, he's cheated on her too. Allegedly.
I mean, she might have had that written up in the prenup too, that you got to pay out.
And then she got a post-nup too to get more money.
Well, I was going to say, she might have been able,
Yeah.
if she had a clause in there about adultery, that could be like, I can have something else after. So that's not the one from Summer House.
No.
Okay,
No,
okay.
that's the
Wow,
ex-husband.
dude. Oh yeah, prenups actually don't expire unless you have a specific clause. That makes sense. I think maybe it's California 10 years. It's like joint something happens after 10 years in California. But maybe that doesn't even void a prenup. Maybe it trumps a prenup, or maybe it doesn't at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she played the game. Everybody was like, why
And
is
she
she with
won.
this man? But
Why do people ask those
I
questions?
don't know. But she did what she needed to do because she grew up very poor.
yeah.
Her dad wanted nothing to do with her. Raised by a single mom
And look at her now.
and look at her now.
Like, that's how I feel anytime I see an age, like a really large age gap relationship. I'm never wondering what the younger woman is doing. I'm always like,
Literally,
I can see what this is. And I'm like, get your bag. Hope he croaks when you want him to.
Mhm. She was a waitress at his restaurant that he owned and saw him on security footage while she was working. And she's like, I'm going to marry him. He has children older than her.
I think back to like, I was in a very privileged financial spot in my early 20s. But I think to experience wise, the amount of people that I interacted with who were like around my age in LA, now that I'm older, I'm realizing that they were like sugaring, like they were sugar babies. And I think that like that is the absolute definition of an ethical scam.
Yeah.
Like it is, I look
Because
at
it's not really scamming. They're both getting something out of it.
in the sense that it's like a scam in what you, I mean, depending on what you are doing in that situation, but it's like if you're in a good, healthy, that relationship is not, we're not going to get into trafficking and all that stuff. Like sugaring is the specific subset of sex work that you are setting whatever you are comfortable with. And you are probably getting most people I knew are setting their prices much fucking, they're like, I would do this for much cheaper, but like this I can charge him this much more money than I would charge. Do you know what I mean? Like so you're getting, that's not what what you can do for the patriarchy, but what the patriarchy can do for you.
Exactly. Somebody just give me a $50,000 check.
Someone do it. I just feel like everybody who's in my DMs, like asking for feet pics, like I just get the sense that they're poor.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to ask me for something, like offer me money first. I don't want to be the one, like, how much are you going to pay for that?
Mm-hmm.
You need to lead. Don't lead with your cock out. Lead with your wallet out.
Agree.
Spend money to speak to.
And we're back from our lovely conversation. Thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
We're done.
I was being the audience. It was like a call and response.
I know.
Okay. Well, bye. Have a good weekend.
See you on Monday.
What's up, everyone? It's Noah Daniels.
Hey, y'all, I'm JJ.
Hey, guys, it's Kat.
And we're your hosts of the Real Hauntings podcast, where we bring on guests to share their first-hand encounter ghost stories and supernatural experiences. Now on to the trailer.
I've been warned to not tell this story, but I think because of the way it ends, it's okay to tell this story, because some people say that with certain entities, to like speak of them or talk about them or in any way like portray them as powerful will attract them to other people. The creepiest thing about it to me is a lot of times it would wait for me to notice it. Like it would just lay its arm out like this, and then I'd be like, where is it? Where is it? And then I'd see it, and then it would just slither back.
For more information on the Real Hauntings, Real Ghost Stories podcast, make sure you check out real.fm to learn more about our podcast and many other amazing podcasts.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, a founder of the Go Kid Go network. At Go Kid Go, putting kids first is at the heart of every show that we produce. That's why we're so excited to introduce a brand new show to our network called The Search for the Silver Lining, a fantasy adventure series about a spirited young girl named Isla who time travels to the mythical land of Camelot. Look for The Search for the Silver Lining on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Merry Christmas, everybody. My name is Eric Peterson. I'm here with my good buddy,
Danny Jordan.
And we are the co-hosts of the Let me try that again. Merry Christmas, everybody. My name is Eric Peterson. I'm here with my good buddy,
Danny Jordan.
And we are the hosts of Christmas Countdown Show.
We're so thrilled to be bringing the merriment to you all this holiday season.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be massively merry, gigantically jolly, fantastically festive, as some people might say, Eric. We are all about alliterations, and we are all about Christmas spirit. On Christmas Countdown, we love to count down our top 10 favorite things related to the holiday season. That could be food, movies, music, everything that we all love about this massively merry good time. So wherever you get your podcasts, make sure you click that subscribe button. Eric, are you ready?
I am ready, and we hope that you are too. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's go. It should be like, let's go, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.